How are we doing, guys? It's Andy Wilson, the Sneakonomist, and it's another week that we have gone through. And this weekly recap is only going to be a very, very short one. We've got two main things to talk about. First of all, not necessarily a new story, but Adidas have come out this week and said they've entered the formal process to divest the Reebok business. Now, we know they were looking at their various options, and we assumed that one of them could be them actually selling it. But they've actually come out this week and confirmed that is the route that they are going down. Now, we are hearing from the company an update on March the 10th, where they're going to give us a new outlook with regards to the where the company is going. Now, selling Reebok, the company made a small profit in 2019. This will allow Adidas to be able to concentrate more on brand Adidas going forward, and it should help them reap more benefits from the actual main brand, as opposed to having some of their attention diverted into Reebok. Obviously, we've had Ivy Park's Icy Park released this week as well, and they look very, very nice. I haven't seen how quickly the stuff's sold out, but I'm presuming it's all been very well received. Who could be interested in buying Reebok? Well, venture capitalists. We've seen some of the venture capitalists involved in actually selling some stakes, things like Supreme, etc. of late. Well, there's some venture capitalist interest apparently for Reebok. Also, let's not rule out one of the manufacturers or the brands in Asia. Remember, Reebok are exposed currently to the US. If you're an Asian brand and you're underexposed to the US, you could maybe use Reebok as a way of being able to get some of your product into the US. And also, Reebok are kind of nowhere in Asia. So then you could maybe use the expertise of an Asian manufacturer or retailer to be able to try and get some exposure over there. So watch this space. We should, we'll get more details definitely on the 10th of March. We may hear something in the meantime. The other thing I want to talk about is On Running, one of the niche running brands that with those alongside Hoka One One, they have managed to grab some market share amongst all the big boys as running's just become much more of a day-to-day thing for a lot of people during lockdown. The speculation last year was that they were going to be looking to do an initial public offering, an IPO, and float on the stock market. Well, they have said that according to the press, they're going to use New York Stock Exchange, so they're going to be based in a New York with a New York listing. Now, remember, this company is Swiss, but it kind of makes sense. Their flagship stores in New York, 60% of their sales approximately are coming from the US. Now, what's the company worth? It was valued at $2 billion back last February when they did a last round of funding. Let's not forget this is backed by Roger Federer after he signed up a sports deal with those guys. The company was created 11 years ago by I think 4 co-founders. And to give you an idea of valuation, as I say, it was $2 billion this time last year. As it stands at the moment, ASICS listed in Japan is worth about $3.2 billion. ASICS have definitely been struggling to keep market share on running, as well as say, Hoka have been taking market share from the likes of them. They've currently On Running they use about 6,500 different retailers. They are exposed across 50 different countries, and they've got the lightest, fully cushioned running shoe, the Cloud brand, and also with that deal with Roger Federer, they have recently launched the tennis-inspired Roger Centre Court series as well. So it'd be very interesting to see how that progresses. This is press speculation at the moment, but expect more details at some point very soon on their listing and it potentially going to be in the US. That's it from me. If you've got any questions, please don't forget, just give me a shout. Make sure you're following the Sneakonomist on Instagram, Full Frame Kicks on Instagram, as well as following Full Frame Kicks on YouTube and having the notifications and reminders all lit up so you can keep up to date very quickly with all the latest news. I'll see you soon.